Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are here, and it felt last week like we were back. Sorare 26 is here and in the building, but for the last week, things have just elevated. They have escalated. They have went to whole new levels. Where, like, yesterday, what a day, by the way, an absolute all-timer of a launch. I don't even know where to start. We're here for the deadline show, of course. I am Quinny, and I'm joined as ever by my co-pilot, Harry Trades. Harry, my man, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, mate. Yeah, it feels like this is the first deadline show back. Although we've done a couple so far since the summer break and stuff. But like with the amount of leagues sort of popping back up this game, we've still got a ton more to come. But yeah, like you said with the launch yesterday, it feels like we're back in our groove a little bit, doesn't it? Which is nice.
Yeah, it's been some buzz, and I think like for the last couple of years, there's been a lot of things. We've been kind of going through the teething process, the growing pains with Sorare over. And I don't know about you, but for me, I've always kind of held on to the whole like long-term scope of this game, like since finding it and playing with it and all the other stuff where, it's never felt like the finished article quite like it does now, in so many ways. So it feels like a real payoff for the faithful, for the loyal, which is the home of the deadline show, of course. Me and Harry Trades have been here since time began. Same with you guys out here in the live chat, showing up in your droves. Sorare scouts and managers all around the world, smashing that like button, getting their luck in before the game week starts. Because, Harry, we've got more reasons than ever now to need that luck from Sorare that own and control the internet. We've got wheels, we've got boxes, we've got tickets, we've got all sorts of stuff going on top of everything we had in already. So, yeah, it feels like a big payoff yesterday, from the team. Obviously, a lot of work and trials and tribulations they've went through with stuff, but also for the loyal, the faithful here in the community.
100%, man. Yeah, no, it was probably I think you said it quite nicely on Twitter yesterday. I saw that. Yeah, it probably was one of the best sort of launches. Like, although you could definitely argue it was like overwhelming to a degree, but I think that was probably designed that way with all the promotions and stuff. But yeah, like we've always said, they need to do everything they can to sell cards as best as they can, right? So whatever they deploy from a promo perspective or whatever, like I could never really argue with, to be honest. If it works, it works, right? So and you've got to trial and error those things as well. So no, it was good. It was interesting to see all the sort of levers they can pull. They did pull, and maybe there's obviously other things in the pipeline that we don't know about and stuff that they could also deploy. So yeah, no, it is exciting, and we still got a ton more cards to be launched with the French League, Bundes, and La Liga in the next few days. So I'm excited, mate. Yeah, it was weird. Like, yeah, going back a month and a half ago, reading all the Sorare 26 stuff, it's very hard to just be negative, isn't it? And just sort of, and I'm guilty of that myself in a lot of ways. Not to say there weren't bits I initially sort of thought was good, but for a lot of the classic stuff, looked a bit doom and gloom and stuff. And we haven't seen the full effect of anything yet. So like, I'm reserving my judgment to a point, but at the same time, like, there is still a lot of excitement to be had to play this game. Even like, getting rid of the smoke and mirrors of like the promos and stuff, whatever, they're all nice, but they're fluffy. Like we won the core game to be the thing that actually drags you in. Cause I'm seeing like, I've got like a WhatsApp group. It's not a big one or anything. Like, sorry, I've had it for years now. And I mean like years, and there's some sort of OGs in there. And there's a couple of messages that yesterday, like, I'm hearing on the timeline, Sora's fucking back and stuff. Like random people that like haven't played the game for a long time. So yeah, noises, when things you can just tell it's reached like the old audience somehow, like it's just kind of popped up back on their radar, which yeah, something definitely happened yesterday, in that sense. Like there was like an explosion of some sort. Whether that sticks, I don't know, but like, views wise and stuff, there's a lot of interest right now, which, that's all we've always wanted. Like I've always said to you, really, I mean, I might have said on, like on stream, but like all I've wanted to do is be a Sorare YouTuber. That's been my goal. Like I don't want to be like a football content creator as such. I really want to be one of the best Sorare, content creators, but that hasn't really been possible, as we know. So just from like an interest perspective, obviously you could do it, but you can't be a FIFA YouTuber, slash, the same equivalent to Sorare. There's just, the market isn't there, right? But it does seem like there is definitely an opening right now to where, interest is really peaking, and I think it can only increase, hopefully. I know I went on there. Sorry, lads.
No, not a problem. But yeah, no, you've definitely said that It's definitely said that to me. And I'm pretty sure that's something you've probably said on your own channel a fair amount of times, if not on this show. And yeah, definitely echo that. It's pretty much the be all and end all for me playing this game is like living that life of just being at the forefront of everything and having the content coming out there and trying to help people for the most part as well, because that's a big part of it. And the community thing is the real X factor I think Sorare's always had in its favour. And I was just thinking as you were talking there, like the only thing it was missing yesterday was something like Griezmann and Mbappe bidding on cards or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only thing that was missing from the Sorare cocktail yesterday was a wee bit of asset deployment or whatever you want to think of that as, tying with players and whatever.
100%.
I was actually just thinking, Harry, just as we're coming through that there, obviously with the deadline shows had to kind of change a little bit of its ebb and its flow over the last month or two. And today it's kind of the same again as well. We're moving on to Sorare Inside now with Predictify merging with them. And at this point in the show, I'm not too sure where to move us to because we don't really have like a matchups tab to kind of sort through and whatnot. We do have a lot of games.
Sorry, I was just going to say they don't have a matchups tab, but there's an odds tab if that helps on Inside. Yeah. So like you can group it by league, but you can also just do it like fully fledged. It doesn't really matter what league; it's just the best of the worst. So we can do it. We can kind of do either or there if you want. So this is the group by country and competition, and then if you want to ungroup it, it obviously just shows you just like an all-star basically. I guess maybe this could be a bit more helpful in some ways. But yeah, obviously your boy's flying high there, 86% win percentage.
Can you sort by win, clean sheet, and XG? Can you sort that?
No. Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. So that's nice. By win.
Oh, so it'll just show you the other team in the fixture anyway. You kind of get rid of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
But like Basel Brush, the Chilean lads, USG at home to Leuven, Bodo away, which is impressive to be 74% on to win. The Quinto, a little bit of China. So like there's not many. Well, Salzburg, okay. And then we get into Rangers. So a lot of the sort of top 10 there is definitely like non-licensed clubs, shall we say. Which I guess doesn't really matter too much because you can obviously play the one classic card now in all streaks. Copenhagen in there, Beijing, Rijeka, Rapid Vienna, Brøndby boys played last night, and then we get into some of the Leagues Cup action as well. We've got Croatia back. Did you see RDP's debut for Inter Miami?
No, I didn't really, but I kind of seen I seen Messi giving it tight to the Atlas players.
Yeah, he was at the end.
That was all I seen from it, but I think he's hit the ground running, RDP, hasn't he?
Yeah, he looked good, mate. He was taking corners as well and nicked them off Messi. So from one side at least. Messi, it was weird. Messi didn't take it. He might have taken some, but when I was watching, he didn't take either side, which was interesting. But yeah, he did look pretty good. Belgium obviously.
I've
Swiss
got a thing
here.
It's all Messi assists for Barcelona, right?
Wow.
And I think there's like 5 corners that are on it.
Because he definitely used to go short a lot, didn't they? They used to just play it short and they were open play rather than it being like an in-swinging or out-swinging cross. So, yeah, I guess that does make sense. You rarely see Messi at, that's a good point.
So I was like, I wonder how many corners he's taken. I thought, I've got a wee thing right here that might tell me something about it.
To be fair, he definitely normally takes corners into Miami. I'm just trying to think now, do they go short a lot? They probably do.
Yeah. The chat's flying away, guys. Good to see you all. Fist bumps on arrival, of course. Make sure to be smashing that like button, as you guys know already. So they're own and control the internet. They love the content from me and Harry Trades, and they want to see you guys supporting it by smashing the like button. We're also on Twitter. We're on Twitch as well today. And if you are finding us on Twitter, especially, guys, retweets and likes on the broadcast that we've got. Just show your support for the Deadline show. And it really does mean a lot. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. Of course, we had Predictify powering our lineups. We now have Sorare Inside. It's a little bit of a different setup for the show, as it were, because we had an official kind of lineup partner, as it were, with Predictify. So that's kind of not really the same anymore. So, yeah, all the support you can show, it really does mean a lot to me and Harry and the Deadline show itself. And really, without you guys, it wouldn't be here anyway. So thanks very much. I say the chat has been absolutely flying away. All the fist bumps are coming in from the regulars. Charlie Dunbar, Jalkin Calvez, Craig Hunt, Boyson, Sorare Borough, Luke Jones, Mikey Basson, Matt Harrison, Liam King, Red or Dead. There's too many to name. Jack P, I see you as well, buddy. So yeah, great to see us all showing up. We've got a big one. And like Harry said earlier, we kind of had it last week, but it really feels a wee bit more like this week. It's the kickoff for Sorare 26. And we've got the return of a lot of challenger teams now, like Celtic and a few other bits and pieces, as well as Leagues Cup, the MLS stuff. It's not really MLS, obviously. Denmark is back. Austria is back. And I think we've had a few of these other guys. Croatia is back. Yeah. We've had a few more of those ones around for a week or two at least, I think, haven't we? Belgium came back last week. So very European, isn't it? Although the Premier League cards launched yesterday, we're still like...
Oh, sorry. Bundes back. Bundes back. Yeah.
The competition that never sleeps. Feels like Bundesliga 2 just is on all the time, man.
On all the time, and everyone just scores 10 goals each every game.
Yeah. So I guess maybe one thing we can just touch on right now before we get into predicted lineups and whatever is maybe we normally like to do a little bit of what we normally call Mr. Midweek. I'm not too sure if anyone's actually caught anything this midweek. I know I've not, certainly, but there's definitely been, I've had some close misses, and we are still early doors on the old SO7 thing. So I think there's definitely still some lessons to be learned or whatever. So I just thought maybe we'd click through that for a wee minute, just show what we've got. And yeah, see the pain, because I know for me, I had a few close hits. What about you, Harry boy? How'd you got on in the mid? Oh, yeah, I had Seattle as well. I didn't
look at that.
Them up well.
Goldie and Shambo as my captain. Everyone else scores above 73, which is just hilarious. I woke up to that and I just couldn't believe that they won 7-0. De La Vega came off the bench to score an absolute peach. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was ridiculous. I mean, it still gets a bit of essence, but it could have been a lot nicer. I was really hoping I'd finish higher here. Noah Eli played like 3 minutes at the end. I had him in 3 lineups because there just wasn't many defenders playing really. But yeah, they scoops up 350 essence there, which is nice. I'll be honest, under 23 right now is really soft. Before the European stuff, there's definitely a chance. Like Gluch DMP, I didn't even get picking up 100 essence without one player there, which fine. And then like Avia scoring 19, like there's not many great scores there at all. Poor captaincies as well. So yeah, there's definitely a chance to farm a bit of essence right now. But as soon as all the big boys come in, it might be a different story. I woke up to this as well. Paintsill, I nail the captain here. But obviously Big Brad had different ideas. 14 points to a reward. So again, frustrating. And then so it's okay. 600, I think 600 essence. I absolutely screwed these. The players that played well, but not well. Not as much over here, maybe. But the players that didn't play, obviously, wrecked it. Oh, actually, this does. I sneaked in to get some XP. This was that wasn't the case earlier, which is funny. Whatever. So yeah,
you are the one-man team.
Yeah, 600 essence, obviously 8% on top as well, which is nice because I'm on like a weird number. I'm on I'm only on 81 rare essence because I've been spunking it. So that gets me up to like 700, I guess. So that'll be nice. But yeah, not much, mate. What about you? I know you said you had a few near misses yourself.
Yeah, the New York City DNPs really derailed a few lineups for me. I could have put all the Seattle guys together. I'd have been totally fine. Had Tolu, both the Rodans, Rusnak, Yaimar. I would have just needed a forward in any keeper and I'd have been cooking. But I split them up because I tried to make that first team with James in it. A kind of all-star, like just actual best player team. But really the Nicolas Fernandez, the New York City guy, didn't play as maybe the main killer. Barkas dropping his clean sheet kind of hurt me as well. 39 points off of something. So that's quite tight. And then the team with Yaimar and Tolu and everything in it. DNP Maxi. I got Forsberg with a goal, which is pretty spawny if you ask me. Wrong captain. 5 points off a reward with that. So, yeah, 2 kills. Yeah, frustrating to say the least, bud. And these other ones were really nowhere near, were they? But a little bit of frustration. And I've seen some people doing this, and it's been mentioned in the thing, but a lot of people are scrapping all-star lineups and going arena when they caught their DNPs and that kind of thing. So it's a nice kind of like cutting your teeth strategy-wise with DNP kind of warm-up this midweek. I've seen you had arenas. Were they off the back of DNPs, or did you put them out anyway?
No, they were early. They were before the game week, which again, on reflection, I probably should have waited, knowing that like Leagues Cup. But I just sort of went all in early doors. But on the topic of like, getting rid of your lineup if you do get a DNP, like Galuch was known, remember? Was he known on the no, he wasn't known on the deadline, but he was known. I can't remember when he was known. I'm sure we were doing some content. It might be me and Laird on the Tuesday. Yeah, it was. And it came out like it was a here we go, no exaggeration, 15 minutes after the deadline. And he was in my lineup. And I was like, I should just scrap this, really. Because there was a few other good players, but Jack McGlynn was the only player playing that night. And I was like, you know what? Knowing how soft under 23 is, I reckon this could still scrape essence. And it ended up doing so, obviously only 100. But like, you can kind of afford to eat a DMP right now in under 23 to just scrape the bottom barrel of the essence, which I'd probably prefer to just let it ride over, like cancelling it, spending 100 essence, and then maybe not winning again. I'd rather just, not that it was a guarantee that I'd win 100, but like I've kind of won my essence back from, the spunking of the 200 for the 2 shit arenas I made. So I'm up midweek essence, 400, whatever, 420 with the 8%. So I'll take it. But yeah, I'm not really having too much luck in arena right now, mainly because I'm doing them prior to, like, before the deadline. I probably should be waiting, but I'm just impatient.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm kind of trying to weigh up that myself with what cards I maybe keep on the shelf, maybe wait for lineups to come out, maybe play that game myself later on in the game week. Kieran M's asking if Max Aarons is in season. There's actually a bunch of cards that have got like 1 or 2 games of in season utility. Max Aarons is one of them. I think the rule, just to be clear on it, is they have in season utility until the club that they're in the thing with or whatever gets their new season. So I'll get Kieran Tierney. Arsenal is 1 game of in season, because Arsenal came out yesterday. I guess they're allowing it into this game week. But yeah, Max Aarons, La Liga, blah, blah, blah. There's a bunch of that going on. So if you've got it showing up in the lineup builder, it's not a glitch. It won't screw you over later. Lean into it. You can check it actually on the card as well. If I can show you.
Yeah.
Kratzig's probably a decent one because he's easy to click on there. This is their competition eligibility in season until this date here. And that'll be until, for this guy, we get Bundesliga cards. So I'm getting our, like, I'm getting this guy, so that's fun.
Yeah, all Bundesliga cards have in season to August 11th, basically.
Yeah. So it depends on where the card came from rather than where they're at now, which I think might have used to be. They've changed the rule a few times. It's hard to keep track, but that's the way it is now.
No. Frustrating. But that is completely correct.
And we'll get into some lineups, Harry boy. Where will we start?
I mean, we could go, sort of A to Z, I guess, with Austria at the top, and then work our way down, maybe.
Yeah, sounds fun.
If you want, just so it's in sort of in a row. But yeah, we've got Austria back, I guess. Yes, first week of Austria. First week of Austria in Challenger. Did Rapid play midweek? Can't remember, to be honest.
Last night.
Yeah. There is a UECL game, on Thursday. Yeah, so they must have played yesterday, I guess. So yeah, bits of analysis there, which is fine. And they play at home to, I can't remember how to pronounce this one.
Blue Wastelands.
Ronivaldo's boys.
The Ronivaldo team. That boy Anderson scores well as well.
Is he? Yeah, I thought that's not Anderson Lopez, is it?
Nah, it's like I can't remember his name, but he's been in Austria for a while. He's like okay, he's like a good guy for like £2 or something. He's one of those types. So and then we've got the Pellets here. The Pellets we've got Tierno Ballo. I think he's been linked to some places.
Yeah.
Marcus Pink still up front.
Recognize the name.
Baumgartner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Ballo kid's been linked to some places. I forget where. I'm not sure it's anywhere amazing, but.
And then Cash Point.
Yeah, Altac, Cash Point. Yeah, I'm not really too sure of any of that team. They're quite new. Again, Altac were not really high flying last year, were they? So not really a stack people were hunting down. Linz versus Strumpf Graz will be an interesting one. Cachavenda? That's a good play.
Yeah, Cachavenda Lang. This guy was at fucking St. Louis.
Oh, really?
I had his Super A, yeah. No. Wow, I don't think he's good. I swear, I crafted his Super A couple of months ago. And they've got Andrade, obviously, George Bella. That's a fun team.
Yeah. What's that Lang guy? Do you know him? Just when you mentioned his name.
He's from Rapid. Yeah, he's from Rapid Vienna. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was a young kid. He might be over 23 now, but he was on the game early doors. Didn't really play too much for Rapid, and then got a little move. 40p.
He's a great guy for the price, but he's not a great guy, like.
CD Jatta, the boy.
Yeah, your boy. You still got it? Did you vote him?
Could be in the vault, yeah. I think he's in the vault. Let me have a check. I'm pretty sure he's vaulted.
It's a nice team. By the way, watch out for. I had that guy super rare. I won him last year. He's on loan. He was at Bochum. Leverkusen signed him, and now he's at Sturm Graz, and that's that Tim Orman, the centre back, German under 21 international. I think he'll score really well for them, like really well. Max Johnson
wasn't supposed to go somewhere else on loan, didn't you?
I won him at Bochum, and then Leverkusen bought him, and then
that was it, yeah.
And then they've not kept him. That'd been good if you said at Leverkusen, but it's good that they're maybe trying to just get him tarted up a bit, a bit more experience.
Yeah.
So that's a wee kind of fun there. Him and Max Johnson, that could be a fun wee play for somebody. I don't really know anyone in that Reed team, but they're going to get slaughtered there against Salzburg, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Salzburg played midweek though. Obviously just lost big Oscar Gluch. Kjaersgaard's back fit, it looks like. Bidstrup's fit. Nene, so they got really nice under 23 core. Your boy Kratzik, Stefan Liner's in there. And then the forwards obviously big Yorbe. Gitano looks set to start, which would be funny. Moved from the J League, didn't he, this season? So interesting team.
Dobbsy, who is Otar? Sorry, I might have missed who that means, or if that's somebody's first
name. This number 10.
Oh, Kaitashvili, yeah.
Kaitashvili, yeah.
Good price, nice.
I think he's the magic man for them. Gratza. I've got this guy who is by a Leverkusen in-season card.
DJ Coeft, I'll do my best, buddy. I'm not sure I've got your phone number right enough, but I'll shoot you a wee DM on Twitter or something. We may have a wee giveaway courtesy of Sorare Inside. Love a bit of that.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
DJ Coeft. There we go. Boom.
That that Sadiq Fafana guy there, Quinny, and sent him in. I know you're doing something. He's got Leverkusen cards, and I've got his in-season sort of like last season card.
Ooh.
And he'd moved there last season as well. Like he's been there since last season, but I'm using him as an in-season challenger card, which is just hilarious because he was an in-season contender card last year, despite being an in-season champ card. He's literally done the trifecta basically. And played across all.
The new name on me. I never knew that guy at all. When you said his name, I've heard you talk about him. But
I don't know anything about him. I just bought him as a collection piece for my Florian Wirtz. He was like £2 at the time, and then moved to Austria. Little one. He's a defender card, but plays midfield. So he's one of those little, potential little cheat. He can peak. I wouldn't say he does it consistently, but there's, there is a player in there somewhere. This is a front three of dreams here. I think this Malone scored like 85 midweek.
I do have DJ's number. Sorry.
You do?
Front three for this looks really fun. That Maurice Malone's been good in the league. Sakaria back from China. Fits. Doesn't need an introduction here, does he? That's Handel, Dragovic. Yeah. A wee cheeky SO7 team in there, maybe. Oh, you can't really go. Yeah, all them are forwards. You can't go triple forward, can you? But some players there that score some points.
Yeah, definitely. Big Tyrrell. Tavernier still kicking for these. I don't know how this guy's never got a move. Unbelievable. Been there since day one, it feels like. Jamie Lawrence, under 23 keeper, I believe, unless he's aged out, but I'm pretty sure he's under 23. Thomas Sabitzer leading the line versus the Hartberg boys, who look like this.
Barky McLovin catching one live. Love to see it, mate. Good to see you in the house. And then, Hartberg, not really much there, is there? The bottom end of Austria, just a cannon fodder, isn't it? Oh, do you know what I seen on the timeline this morning? Genk are bringing home a lost boy, a lost son. Junior Ito is returning.
Is it done, is it? No way.
Done. €3 million from Ream. Junior Ito back in Genk.
I bought another classic when that news broke 2 weeks ago for like £7. So I don't know what his prices are or anything. But that's fun. That's really fun. Buzzing for that.
Yeah, Genk should be doing well off the back of that. Nice wee kind of cheap guy that they know smash the league. Big O up front as well. Your boy Karestas, Stoikers.
Stoikers.
Genk could be
they're good,
powerful, man.
They're pretty good, yeah. Teams very similar to last year, if not identical, apart from they sold Bonsu Bar to Saudi for 10 mil, which felt like daylight robbery, but they took it and ran. Obviously, Tolu was the number 9 last year, but other than that, everything's the same bar the keeper. So yeah, consistent back sort of 4, back 6, if you want to call it. And then yeah, Johnny was obviously there. Karetsas came through. They added that Heyman from Charleroi, so he'll be like rotation there. And then I don't know who Ito really takes the place of there. It's probably going to have to be Sternberg, I think, if I had to guess. But he's a young lad, done really well. They want dark mode, do they?
Hey.
We'll give them dark mode.
That's it. Always aim to please here, don't we? Guys, there's about 120 of you live and loud on YouTube. There's a bunch of you on Twitter and Twitch as well. Thanks everyone that is tuning in. No matter where you're watching the show, please do like, subscribe, share, and retweet and all that good stuff. Support the show as much as you can, especially on YouTube. If you're in the live chat, drop those fist bumps, hit the like button. So that only control the internet. You know this already. But they love the content from me and Harry. You probably didn't know that since the deadline show is still here. But they want to see you supporting the channel all the same. They want to see you smashing the like button and get involved in the comment section. So please do so, guys. It makes a big difference. Oh, now DJ Coeft here. Just about to dox him there. Just have to comment their SI. Nice. Okay, cool. So we've got some giveaway stuff fired up. I'll give you details of that in a wee minute. We'll probably finish through Belgium, and then I'll let you know the giveaway Sorare Inside are trying to hook us up with. And yeah, it should be a fun one for this one. So make sure you smash that like button. Let's get to at least 88 by the time we finish Belgium.
Can we do it in conjunction with our little Twitter?
Oh, yeah, we probably could. Like, pull random retweets.
I think that could work quite nicely.
I think I've tried to do giveaway from retweeting a broadcast and it's not worked out before.
Yeah.
So I will maybe test run that quietly.
People have commented on the live chat sort of stream thing.
Nice.
I'm giving a couple of lads a retweet here.
So thanks very much, DJ Coef, for the generosity. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolute legend, mate. Appreciate that.
Go to tweet. This thing's all busted. All these Twitter pickers. Every time I'm opening one, they're like, "Oh, we're not working anymore."
Oh, really? A couple of the lads in my Discord have definitely given their support in the comments of the stream chat. So, yeah, appreciate you lads if you're watching here.
I think I might have it working. Let me just see. 0 entries loaded. Does it have any actual retweets on it? Yeah, it's got a few. Yeah, I don't think it's. I think those broadcast ones really. I don't know why, but I think it really struggles to have this system.
I reckon we just tell them to comment, and then we can just manually pick a comment. I think like a blind comment. You know, like you just scroll down and whoever you've landed on. So if you want to do it that way, you don't have to. But I'm just trying to think of an alternative.
Yeah. All right, let's do that then. We'll figure it out. But get involved in on the Twitter broadcast, and we'll be doing some giveaway actions for that.
Yeah,
love it.
Perfect. Right, come on then. Westerlo versus Zulte. Lots of 60s and 70s here. They got battered by Anderlecht last week, 5-2. So yeah, maybe a couple of changes there. They just lost Bertocchini to Anderlecht.
Oh, Anderlecht.
Sorry, that's a lie. He plays for St. Trudent. No, that's my was the striker for St. Trudent. No, it's my bad. Got that one. Not Westerlo, no. Similar, yeah. Similar sort of badge and whatever.
Yellow and blue.
Big Jelle Vossen leading the line back in Belgium again. Love to see it. Tom Kleiss on loan from Genk, I believe. I don't know much about the keeper. Anton Tange is back in business. He's had cards since the dawn of time on Sorare. Oh, here we go. James Rendell with the Celtic Alpha.
Yeah. I'll need to keep my finger on the pulse for that on the timeline.
Yep. What was I going to say? Yeah, Friggan scored a wicked goal last week. Took his goal really well, Jim. I watched the Anderlecht Westerlo game. Ghent have just signed Kadri, my boy from Courtrai, which is good. He's finally, because they went down, so He's got a move. Finally got a Belgium league move, which I think will turn out to be pretty well. And they're playing La Louvière, which I don't really know many players here, if any, to be completely honest.
They don't quite give me that USG beer shoot vibe that they could do all right in the first 6 months. They feel like cannon fodder, don't they?
100%. Barky says, how did Lansana do? Honestly, he's basically he's the Anderlecht Rodri, or the Belgium League Rodri, put it that way. Like the way he sort of controls the game and stuff. He's not as physically sort of imposing, but both footed, just really calm on the ball, chops at play, does like a little shot from the edge of the box type of thing. Doesn't take set pieces, but definitely tries his best to control the game. But they're really struggling. You can toggle the show match stats switch on the top right to see match odds. Oh, okay. So where's that one then? Up here?
So I've contacted the powers that be at Seltzer here. We have a man at Lennoxtown today, Celtic's training ground. So I've got them on the hoop for us. We need to find out.
What, we've got some reach over here.
Yeah. We've got someone at the training ground.
Sorry, Ricardo. On the main view, scroll up. Okay. So this is the main view. Yeah. Show match stats. Got you. Nice. Ooh, oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's a lot better. Ricardo, I don't want to give you any more work because I'm not your boss, but if we could have some sort of pick score here, like a pick score page that shows the best players for each game week. I'm not, it might be one in the pipeline already, but just throw that out there in the ether. I think that would be mega.
That would be fun indeed.
Yeah, only messing with you, mate. Okay, Mechelen versus Club Brugge. This is tonight, Quinny. Friday night football in Belgium.
Ooh. And it's the stack for the ages.
Bobby Shoofs versus the Lord.
Oh, indeed. Head-to-head all-timers. The battle of the card count.
Versus the Brugge boys, who scraped past whoever they played last week. They played Genk, to be fair, but yeah, I think it was 2-1 in the end. Carlos Forbes looks to be getting a start here. Ludovic Rees got hooked at halftime last week. He wasn't very very good on his debut, according to all sources that watched him. What's going on?
DJ Quest in the chat. Ricardo, can we have some sort of pick scores, please? From your boss.
Love it.
Love that. We got Circle.
We got. Yeah, Circle at home. Delange got the starting gig ahead of Wallison, who might be moving to Dender. That's kind of the rumor on the block. Nice little under 23 core here with Ravinch and Nazinho. Magni sometimes takes set pieces. I don't know who's on set pieces for them right now, but he has done in the past. I didn't realize Big Gherkin had moved to Circle. Interesting. Alan Minder, and then obviously Van der Bergen, the mainstay there, versus Anderlecht, who played last night. I think a lot of these lads did play 120 minutes. A couple lads got hooked at like 36 minutes because they were 1-0 down. It was like brutal. And I tell you, it was Nathan Saliba. Saliba got hooked, and there was the right back might have got hooked as well. Someone else definitely did. They brought on Yari. They brought on maybe the cat. I can't remember who it was. Lasana did start, played 120 yesterday. So watch out for that. It probably still plays, but you just never know. It's very hard to predict the sort of middle three here for Anderlecht, I would say. But yeah, I'd like to think Hazard plays. Obviously, Bertocchini's just been obviously added into the fold as well. Angulo was amazing last weekend. Scored like a 90-something. Ooh, Team Profiles does have set piece takers. Yeah, they do. You're right. We're discussing it. I guess that's about the lineup builder, maybe. But yeah, interesting fixture there. Charleroi at home, lot of 60s, 70s, which is not what you want to see, but start of the season, everything's sort of being figured out and stuff.
They played 120 minutes last night in Conference League qualifying, got eliminated by a Swedish team.
Interesting. Okay, so that checks out then why yeah, they're 60-40s and 70s and stuff.
Yeah. The only reason I know that is Celtic were linked to the centre back of Hammerby like earlier that day, and
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
scored the goal in the 120th minute. I don't know
No
if
way.
anyone.
Oh, I think I see you retweeted something, didn't you? I'm sure you.
Yeah, and he
That's
scored a
funny.
game-winning header in the 120th minute, and then knee slid for about 50 yards or something. Absolute hero.
That's class.
The most common response I got to that was test that guy for steroids because he looks like an absolute tank. Like he's just
Does he?
just
It's a
wide,
fridge.
Uh-huh.
Another fridge to add to the CCV
Yeah.
partnership, maybe.
So yeah, Charleroi didn't even know they qualified for Europe, but there you go.
Yeah, they. I don't know why I heard about this, but yeah, I can't remember what it might have been in the playoffs last season. They beat somebody. I can't remember. Obviously, somebody in the Belgian league. I don't know why this came up in my head, but yeah, that news somehow came across my timeline a few days ago. Actually, I can't remember who they beat though. But anyway, Saint Truden's obviously without Bertoncini, so that means Andres Ferrari.
Ferrari? Yeah.
Yeah, he's on loan, I think, from Frankfurt. He was on loan at Courtrai last week. So yeah, he's getting given his chance. Taniguchi might be coming back. I've got an in-season Taniguchi, Quinny.
Nice.
They beat Antwerp, that was it, yeah.
My boss at Celtic here just messaged me saying, is this a Sorare version of insider trading? I was like, well, not quite, kind of.
That's hilarious.
So we'll get the details. We'll get the alpha, as Harry likes to call it. Love that term as well, by the way. But yeah, we'll get that as soon as we can. Promise David is really flavour of the month. I'm hearing everyone talking about this guy at the moment. I don't know if it's just cards and utility. But
I watched him miss a pen last week. I don't know if I'm having him. Like, he's massive, like an absolute like giant of a human being, and like super athletic. But yeah, he looked. I don't know. The Antwerp defense sort of ruffled his feathers a little bit, and obviously missed a penalty, got hooked. Like, I mean, you'll end up scoring goals again. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Like, I can see why people are interested. He does have like insane like I've sort of like Osimhen levels of athleticism. Like bangly, but like massively tall, and can run and everything you want in a number 9 effectively, but still looks a bit raw. Not the finished article by any means, but yeah, Barky said he is a beast. He's a fucking animal. Like, he's so big. He's probably like 6'5", but like can run still. Like, he's not like an Edin Dzeko 6'5",
Yeah.
Which, no disrespect to Edin Dzeko, because he's an absolute legend and an absolute player, but just different, different sort of mechanisms and stuff. But they play at home to Leuven, which is the best matchup on paper this game week in Belgium. So all those streakers will be happy to see that.
I've got a wee bit of a stack in this.
Yeah. Oh, have you? Oh, Minami. Yeah, Matanovic.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Good plenty to check in there as well. Toby Lyson. That Leuven team is fun. Shrivers as well is a player. Balakosha can be all right.
Yeah, Maziz came off the bench last week and got a goal, or definitely a DA. Yeah, Maziz. Obviously, Shrivers, the main man who bottled it last week. Tough game against USG. But nonetheless, they might scrape something. And then Liège at home. Who have we got here that's recognisable, I guess? Thomas Henry's been around the block, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. How many teams in Belgium has he played for? Like 4?
Enough, yeah.
Went to Italy for a wee minute. Was it Verona that took him?
Yeah, he did. Venezia, maybe.
Venezia. Yeah, it feels like a Venezia move, actually, doesn't it?
Feels like it does.
They love buying Sorare cards, that team.
They definitely played for the higher ups there, 100%. And then playing against the Dender boys. Not much has really changed at Dender. As far as I'm aware, that this Noah Mbamba kid, he got injured like the 30th minute last week, and came off. So he definitely got injured, and it looks like he's okay though. But yeah, it was just funny. I remember seeing that.
Bit of a false start.
Yeah, but they got a clean sheet last week against Cercle Bruges, so promising start for the Dender boys. Tough game away to Liège. But yeah, that's Belgium all concluded. Oh, I don't know if I've got it in me to do 20 games in Brazil.
No, I don't think we'll rattle through Brazil.
Let's do all the in-seasons ones first. Yeah, is that fair?
Yeah. Before we
Like
do that, but I
anything.
will let you know what
Yeah.
DJ Coef has hooked us up with. And what I'll probably do is I'll put it on the ticker
Yeah.
at the bottom here, right? So they've launched a code, right? Now, the last code we had was Quinny Harry. This one's just Quinny 10. It's, it's just what it is. I don't think it's really I don't think it does anything for me and Harry, obviously, but it helps you guys, which is the most important thing. And that'll get you, if you sign up now, 10% off your Sorare Inside.
Nice. What's the code, sorry? Was it Quinny Harry or no?
Just Quinny 10.
Oh, got you.
Update, show. There we go. Oh, no, wrong one. I'll update that, sorry. Use code. There we go. Boom. There you go.
Boom.
There you go. It'll be 10% off for anyone that goes and gets their Sorare Inside sorted. Courtesy of DJ Coef, Sorare Inside, and via the Deadline Show. So thank you very much to them. And hopefully that helps you guys out.
Right, we're diving into Croatia. This game is tonight.
He's on his way to Saudi. Oh no!
Yeah, 60 mil or something.
I'm going to need to bot that. Unless is that old news? Have the bots already been bitten?
DJ, you should have just combined them. You should have just done Quinny Harry. Deadline show is. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's messing around, but he has said there's a Harry 10.
Use code Quinny 10.
Should have just combined them, right? Surely. Less work for everyone involved.
Yeah, I've got them both there. Use whatever one you want.
Do whatever you like. It's the same thing, basically. We're partners over here on the Deadline Show.
That's it. Work Perks website. Well, we've also got lineup projections like we've seen in the show today, and it's amalgamated now. So it's all the experts from Predictify, all the experts from Sorare Inside. So it's like should be as comprehensive as it gets.
I'll run you through a couple of things I use quite religiously, but basically, team profiles is big. There we go, DJ. Now we're talking. Team profiles is really good. Like they've got like a breakdown of every team, basically useful for teams that like haven't started playing yet. Obviously, you don't know the starting 11s and stuff, but that's really interesting. And then match odds for the players tab. I know I'm like a fucking salesman here. But yeah, players tab kind of shows you all the sort of projected scores and stuff and starting projections for each player, each league. You can do it by my players only, which I like to do, and then sort of filter through what leagues I'll do, under 23, all-star, whatever. And yeah, just gives you a breakdown of your cards and stuff and what, they sort of think the projections all look like for each player. But yeah, those are the two sort of main features I use outside of the lineups. So yeah.
Love it.
I should get a job. I think I've just sold Inside better than anyone else could.
Nailed it, Harry boy.
Thank you, mate. Nailed it.
I think, Kieran, if you have a Predictify membership, I think it just ports over. I think you need to sign into Inside, and I forget, but they did post on Twitter what to do. So if you're, they are like merging. So check out the Twitter posts from Predictify, and they just swap it over. They just make sure you're all right.
100%. This is a newly promoted team. Boss hire.
Okay.
I'm on the payroll. I'm head of marketing.
Yeah.
They're a newly promoted side, this team, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a new name on me. Vokovar 91. So they're probably quite a young team in the grand scheme of football. So
Dakovic was.
We recognise him.
He's an under 23.
He was the glory lad.
He was.
Yeah.
Rubbish. Who did he play for? He's just conceded through every game. Who was it? Sorry. No, not extra. They had an under 23 one a few years ago. They still have that player playing. I think he played for. No, Sibanek.
Yeah. It's a throwback.
Yeah. I think that might have only been last year, mate, to be honest.
Wow. That feels like a throwback.
We're getting treated nicely over here with the Inside lads in the chat. Rijeka at home. They played 120 minutes midweek. I think Fruk got red carded, as did somebody else. They had 9 men after extra time. Yeah, and I think they bottled it. I think they have a game next week as well. They play Slaven, who were the whipping boys last year, to be fair, but I don't know too much about him this year, in all honesty.
Yeah, I don't recognise any of these guys.
Yeah.
Zelenka.
Varsdin versus Gorica.
Croatia's a fun me league, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like dipping into it a lot of the time. You can get because there's a break, and I do think in general there's a knowledge gap there. But if you have resources, you can get some decent players, points per pound wise. Pretty well, to be honest. It's just like it's a league where you kind of need to know a little bit about it before getting stuck in, as you do with every league, I guess. But people just seem to just stray away from Croatia for whatever reason.
I've had a few messages over the summer, and none of them have shocked me more than I got a message from Sam Tighe when Gonzalo Villar was announced to be moving to Zagreb. So I've gave that guy some amount of shit over the time. Sam loves him. And he set a few good scores in like La Liga 2 last year, but then when this happened, he's like, "Oh, it's time! It's time!
It's time!" He loves Villar, doesn't he?
Yeah. Scott McKenna, the worst footballer you've ever seen, as well.
My ex under 23 Road to Glory goat as well. Dion Bello's gone to Dynamo. He was at Rapid Vienna last year on loan from Augsburg, I think. And now got his big move to Dynamo. I still have his rare card, to be fair. I might use that in a cheeky lineup this week. And then Hadjic versus Istra to end the Croatian madness. Braderick, I've had his rookie card for a few years. Looks like he's finally getting a game. Michel Sego is in there as well on left wing.
No Lavia?
Did he go to Saudi or something? Or maybe he's injured. Let's have a look.
Oh, did he?
Lavia is suspended. Okay.
Fair enough.
But yeah. We'll fly through the bits in Denmark, courtesy of Mickey Fu. Bromby played last night. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah. Nice team, Bromby.
Yeah. Nordjylland boys away to
Home
one of the worst teams in the league. Yeah. Egeli is 100% starter, solid transfer rumors. Yeah, so both my boys are heavily linked away, which is frustrating because I want them to play this weekend. Under 23.
That was always going to be the collection that disperses across the world, doesn't it?
Yeah, you just know you're going into it knowing that's going to happen. Like you purposely buy them for that reason. Luckily, I ended up crafting both of them for like 20 essence, which was meant. Looking back, both back-to-back. It might have been in the same session. It was either back-to-back weeks. But I remember getting them both thinking like they were both rookies. Or one's definitely a rookie. And obviously you've got like collection points for that. I think I ended up getting like 2% just off 2 cards. And they turn out to be fucking wonder kid, like not like middle of the road. Like Højbjerg's looking ridiculous with his passing stats. Egeli, it's annoying he's a mid-card last year, forward card this year, which makes him even more potent. And just obviously a really good under 23 player. But he's on PSV's list, it seems like. So if he goes to PSV, I don't really know what happens, to be honest. Because they've got so many players. And then the midgets played last night.
Knocked out Hibs, yeah.
Yeah. Lots of 70, 60s and a couple of 90s there at the back. Lihan Bum and Mads Bech Sorensen. And obviously big Lossel in goal, holding down the fort. And then Egeli better start. Just bought risky business, Cahill.
Yeah, this time in the window for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lovely Copenhagen team, but isn't it? Matson, Clayson, Delaney, midfield 3, back 4 is decent.
Larson.
Yeah,
this kid's a PSG lad. Have you seen? He's a PSG rookie.
So he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zagu.
He can do well there, eh? Oh wow, yeah. Copenhagen's a fun team there.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, Katarski in goal.
You think Mukoko will work out?
I think he's had a DA or two, hasn't he? I don't know. I don't really rate him personally. I know he was on fire in the Bundesliga, a stupid age and stuff, but I just feel like, one, I think he's lying about his age. I'm going to call him out. And two, I don't know. I just think I don't know. I just don't like personally, like aesthetically as a player. I don't personally think he's that great. He should do well though. Like, no disrespect in the Danish league. Like, if he can do it in the Bundesliga with Haaland and fucking Bellingham, good players around him, fine. But he's still got good players here, a lot more experience and stuff, albeit a lesser level. But he should do well. But I don't know. I just can't bring myself to just like wax lyrical about him, to be honest. We'll see.
Yeah.
I hope it works out for him, but
needs to be a real bagsman. He's not going to be getting any AA. Allergic to AA, Charlie says.
Yeah.
Okay. Bundesliga 2, is that something do we have cards for that in season?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we have brand new cards.
Bundy 2? Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay, I missed that in the panic and the furore that we've had this week.
Yeah, Bundy's 2 is back. Agota, a couple of the boys in there from last season, Julian Green.
Somebody's at my door, give me a sec.
No, you're good. Dresden. Wasn't there a player called Dresden that played for like Real Madrid or something? Or am I just fucking making that up? I'm sure there was a player. Who was the... I don't know. Maybe I'm just making it up. I wouldn't... Oh, Tim. Wow, yeah. He was a hosting Kiel kid, wasn't he? I remember having his under-23 card years ago. Looks like he's back, which is nice to see. Magdeburg at home. Baris Atik still alive. A couple of the old-timers there. Ryman in goal. Braunschweiger. Who have they got that I recognise? Not many players. Oh, Ron Hoffman in goal for them. Ex-Bayern Munich lad. Fun times.
Oh, yeah.
Hanover at home. Talby signed from Lorient, it seems. He's a good card. Mustafa Bundu. Fun story about him. Craig Bellamy. Little Welsh connection here. Years and years ago, I was friends with Craig. Well, I'm still relative friends with Craig Bellamy's son. We went to college together and stuff. He went over to Sierra Leone, because Craig Bellamy had an academy out there years ago now when Craig was playing / when he was just about finishing, retiring. And he had a Sierra Leone academy, and Bundu came out of that academy. Like, Bundu was like the boy out of the academy, basically. He went to Anderlecht. He's been everywhere right now, but his cards are going for a pretty penny right now. He's a good player.
Did Craig Bellamy sign him for Anderlecht?
What'd you say?
Did Bellamy sign him for Anderlecht?
I don't know. I think he might have had a hand in it, but I don't think he was there at the time whilst, being under company. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he got the Anderlecht move like really early on. I'm talking like when he was like 17, 18. Okay. But yeah, he took them all to Cardiff on loan, and Cardiff didn't sign any of them. Like, I think Bundu went on trial to Cardiff, and they said no. That just sums up Cardiff for you. But Mikey Baston says, fun story. Bundu lived with my mate when he played for Hereford. Fucking hell, that's mad. There was a bit of a Cardiff connection with Hereford as well, so that checks out.
That's fun.
Yeah, a little random one there, but they look like they got a good team, Hanover.
Yeah.
Against Kaiserslautern.
Kaiserslautern, the sleeping giant. One of the sleeping giants is left in that division.
Mm-hmm. Julian Kral. Fun times. Elversberg, is it?
Yeah.
I bought... did I get... No, I didn't have a... I almost got a play. Oh. I bought a couple of cheat code. I'm playing Contender in season, Quinny, for this weekend. Just with a few cheat codey cards that I've got that were in season, but I did buy 2 cards. I'm sure he played for them. Maybe he doesn't, but I'll have to go double check. He was a Union Berlin card, moved to Bundes 2. Nuremberg. Where's our boy? What's his name? Janda. Oh, Janda's back doing team training.
Oh no, he's not moved yet. He's been linked to some moves.
I missed the afternoon team's training. This was updated yesterday. Still considered out for the weekend. Wow, big Casper Janda out is a big miss there, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. He's
Armin Bierfield. Don't know too much of those lads. It's just an absolute fucking goal fest, isn't it, Bundes 2?
Yeah.
Absolute goal fest.
Kastenmeier was a good goalkeeper last year.
Yeah, he was. I think he was at that team, wasn't he? Dusseldorf, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, rings a bell.
Lidberg and
Isaac
Hornby back
Lidberg.
for another one.
Yeah, the lads love it. I remember the game, like the show you bought him. Like I still remember it. And then like the next day he got injured, didn't he? The next game.
Yep.
and then Lidberg scored like 2 or something. I vaguely remember something like that.
Basically how it went, yeah. I don't remember it much differently.
Yeah. Maximilian Wittek could be a nice little cheat code in Bundes 2 for Bochum.
Kevin Voigt, by the way.
Yeah.
And Timo Horn.
I know. They look like a good side, haven't they?
Yeah, man, that's a spine.
Barrow, I'm sure he was a decent player at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bochum look pretty interesting there.
Yeah, nice defense anyway.
And then Van Izek rules the world, doesn't he? In Bundes
Van
2.
Izek does, yeah.
Rocco
Is that a
Simic.
different shape?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know, actually. I'm sure they were
played
5
back last year, were they?
Yeah, I could be wrong. I honestly don't know. But Rocco Simic, Cardiff player. I think he's gone on loan to these, but he's never played for Cardiff. They bought him from Salzburg, load him to Courtrai, and has never played a game for Cardiff. It looks like he's gone to Van Izek FC.
It's one of those Salzburg hustles, isn't it?
Yeah, big time.
Get a guy with a cool name and sell him for a lot of money.
Great name. And then the Munster boys. This Hendrick was a good scorer last year. I don't know how he actually looked all season, but I remember getting his limited in season card for a random competition once. So yeah, keep an eye on him maybe. And then Paderborn. My boy Dennis Simon, I think is how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. It's definitely not Seaman, as much as I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I heard you say that a lot in the show.
Yeah, but mate, I won 2 of his cards last year. I won the same card twice. Stuttgart, backup keeper or like third keeper, didn't even make one appearance. But yeah, I recognize Marcel Hofmeier. He's been a Bundes 2/Bundesliga player for a few years.
I don't really understand this full question from Kicksoupy. Do you need 5 of each clues from the wheel to have one of each, or is it one of each you can use? I'm not really sure I understand the question.
You can use all the clues, but I would probably use the 5. Oh, I don't even know what he means there, to be honest.
You want to use the 5 one when you've got a good draw and it says like minimum tier 2 or something. That's when you want to use that top 5 picks one. I'm not too sure. If you can retype it, mate, it might help me. I'm sorry. I don't understand it totally. Oh, here we go. Even better stat about Simic is he shared a squad with O'Dowda for a full year, and the first time they shared a pitch was in pre-season friendly. Yeah,
Callum O'Dowda. I've been on a night out with his sister. Little random fact.
Oh, don't say that too loudly.
Well, my best mates with her. She's like a fucking like GB athlete, mate. She's like a heptathlete. She's but little random one.
Yeah, there we go. John Tolkien, Bundesliga 2.
Yeah, I'm deploying. Still under 23 as well.
Wow, GG's.
I know.
On that.
Yeah.
Hosting Kiel.
Yeah, but he's playing against my goalkeeper, so I've got a confliction there for me. Karius in goal for Schalke.
Yep.
Timo Becker.
Giant.
Yeah, Musa Silla. Now that, if there's a Sam Tai player, Sam Tai lives and breathes Musa Silla. It is like a match made in heaven for him. And yeah, Silla a couple of years ago, oh my God, he had his super rare. He might still have his super rare. And it was just like, he had him during the threshold era, and he was just an absolute animal for him. It was hilarious. Okay, the guy's back. Sorry for my English. I meant if the clues you get from the wheel, you can use them on the craft, or is it like 5 pieces to make one clue? It's 4 pieces to make like a rare clue, I think, isn't it? 1 piece to make the limited clue, I'm pretty sure. They basically said, like, I won a best 5 yesterday. I don't think I can just use that on rare. Like, I need 4 of them. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, right. It depends on rarity, for sure.
Fair enough. Okay. All right, well, guys, we do have a giveaway. I'll just kind of slide this in now because DG Quest would like us to get the winner organised before the deadline, because you can use the player we've got to give away, and he's in season. So I'll let you know what the player is we've got here. Have I got it on the right screen? Yes, I do. So if you want to get involved in this, we're looking for responses to the Twitter broadcast. So if you go on to Twitter at Quinny 3001, you'll find this show there, just underneath the broadcast post or whatever you want to think of it as. Respond with anything, really. Ideally love and praise for me and Harry in the Deadline show and all that good stuff, but really anything you want. But you have to include your Sorare Inside username. Okie doke. That's the rules. The card you could win, Anthony Descott.
Ooh.
Nice wee under 23s on to play this week. Guy with a wee bit of promise, wee bit of potential. And yeah, the guy from Sorare Inside, DJ Koef, says he's on to play this week. So you can take that as close to gospel as is likely to be, And we'll give that away to one of you guys before the deadline so you can squeeze us into one of your teams. Under 23, All-Star, in-season Belgium, whatever your poison is.
Yep, love it.
Oh, 1 limited, 2 rare. Oh, no, is that the clues? Sorry. I thought that was about these cards. sorry.
That's funny.
For the clues. I didn't know that about the pieces off the wheel, by the way, so that's insight for me.
Yeah, they announced that yesterday, to be fair. I'm going to just run through Norway because why wouldn't I, really?
Yeah.
I know we have a few cards from random little teams, but it's mainly just Rosenborg, isn't it?
Yeah. Rosenborg, Bodo, Molde.
Bodo. Yeah.
And yeah, this was the first thing I texted Harry this morning. Kellison back to NEC. Harry did
back
the victory lap.
Yeah, he's back home. It makes sense. They just got good money for Robin Roofs. They can pocket that and then just, sort of run Cillison into the ground.
But €9 million they got out of Sunderland for him.
Yeah, he's a good keeper, to be fair. Really good. Like for his age and stuff. Very impressive. Basically just played 1 season of men's football. Like, went straight in last year and just didn't really look back, to be honest.
I think he had a good under 21 Euros as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did play because the AZ keeper was injured, so we'll do the quick little Peru one. If anyone has any Peru lads, and then Russia. Do you want to do Scotland next, or Scotland?
Do the big teams in Russia, then we'll do Scotland. Just do the big ones.
Yeah.
Zena Viseska. Ooh, that's a big one.
Luis Enrique, 80% on. He's going to Saudi.
When was that updated? Do we have a timestamp on it? No.
We do. Yeah, that was updated 2 hours ago. So maybe he plays one last hurrah.
That's against Seska. It's a big game, at home.
Yeah,
the Russians won't let him leave unless it's on their terms.
Akimfev, Divyev, Oblakov. That is just like the Russian spine of dreams, isn't it? They've been there since, again, the dawn of times, which is just amazing. Lokomotiv Moscow.
A few big games in Russia there. Maybe not this one, but the next one's kind of a clash of 2 big teams. Krasnodar, Dinamo.
Yeah. They were both fighting for the league last year, I believe. Or one definitely won the league.
Sexy Sergey.
Yeah, Sexy Sergey's back. And under 23 keeper. He is arguably, I'd say, probably the best under 23 keeper just because he doesn't have many minutes and he's just a very good scorer. Big Stanislav. And he's got a couple of years left as well. Against Dynamo Moscow. Juan Caceres, my boy.
Osipenko.
Lunev in goal. Yeah, Osipenko.
Foreman. That's a fun team as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty good team.
Foreman was one of those OG threshold guys as well.
Yeah. I had a Dynamo Super 8 lineup once. Like Shunin, Foreman. I can't remember the forward or the defender right now. The defender was Balbuena. No, I had Balbuena. Remember?
Yeah.
Paraguay and Balbuena. Yeah, West Ham lad. And I can't remember why I had up front, but yeah, there was 1 week. I still remember where I was. I've got weird recall on this, but I remember where I was driving whilst this fucking Dynamo stack was like popping off. It was like a Friday, and they're winning like 2-0 and obviously clean sheet and stuff. And I remember they conceded like 83rd minute, as we all know how that feels. And I remember just thinking like, oh my God, I've lost out on $1 million because that's how much it felt like back then. I can't remember what comp it would have been in, but yeah, it might have been the old Challenger or whatever. But yeah, just got a really good recall on that, like that specific game week. And I think I just shipped them after that. I was like, I'm done now.
Their forward, it isn't Saganikov, right? But I can't help but think it's Saganikov.
it's the young kid, but I didn't have his super. Remember the he's like, he looked bald basically, but he's very, very.
I can see his picture, but I can't think of his
It's
name. I want
his
to say
name's like
Saganikov, but it's not him.
yeah,
What?
begins with T. It's like Tuscanov or something. It's definitely, but I didn't have him. I don't know who I had. I have to look back. I'd love to look back on the archives in that one, but yeah, it was him. But I definitely didn't have him. I wouldn't have been able to afford him at the time. He was too expensive, and he's still under 23. Yeah, Tua Kavin, that's it.
Tukavin, yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Surprised he never got a move, to be honest. He's had a few injuries, in fairness. But
very few Russians have got out of Russia, since the war.
Yeah, it's hard to get out, isn't it? To be fair, which understandable, like, but
it's only really been Safanov, I think, and Zakarian. Don't think anyone else has got out that's Russian.
And and Zakarian fucking it was a struggle to get him out, wasn't it? It took a while.
Yeah.
Right, come on then. The best league in the world.
The best league in the world. SPFL, here we go.
SPFL.
Start at the top. We'll do Celtic last. That seems quite appropriate.
Yeah.
Motherwell at home to the Rangers. My new signing, Fadinger in the number 10. No Lennon Miller in the fold. I don't know if that's expected departure or it's an injury or a knock or something, but
I think they're just trying to sort of live life without him and see how it is type of thing, as far as I'm aware. It's funny, you said you got Fadinger. I've got everyone that's surrounding it. I've got Tawanda, Just, Slattery, and
oh, brilliant. And the team? You playing them?
Yeah, I got them all in the team, to be fair.
Mint. Paul McGinn could get back to some good scores, by the way, in at centre back. Paul McGinn, I don't know if you remember when they first came on SPFL, he was a triple monster, man. He was getting 20 goals on a match.
9 tackles a game and stuff. Yeah. He used to go mental, didn't he? He wanted to rival his brother, didn't he, for a little while on the old SO5 scoring matrix.
That's it. And then the new look Rangers under Russell Martin. A lot of people keep asking me, what will we get from them this year? I think it's quite safe to say against everyone in the league, you can kind of expect Southampton-ish scores, from it's going to be the same style of play. Southampton won the league. Rangers will be up the top of the league, so it's the same sort of dynamic. I think they'll play, I don't know what they'll play like IRL, but I think Sorare-wise, there'll be lots of points to go. There'll be lots of passes and chance creation and stuff like that for them. Compared to last year, obviously I had a great time watching it, but last year Rangers were laughable on a weekly basis. Philip come on, had one of the worst tenures of a Rangers manager, and there's been some bad ones in recent years. So it can only be the only way is up really for them at this point. Everyone's really high on Jigga. Butland might be back to somewhat form. That Rothwell has really hit the ground running. Everyone's in love with him from the blue side of Glasgow. And this Gassama, everyone thinks from the blue side of Glasgow again that they'll sell him for 100 million at some point or whatever, yeah, well, they said that about Alfredo Morales and Ryan Kent and all these other guys that went nowhere. So he's the new one. But maybe he had some good pedigree in the championship. I've heard other people that are neutrals be quite high on him as well. I'm exaggerating with the 100 million thing, but they think they've won a watch, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kieran Dowell back in the fold. I don't think anyone expected that after he got shipped out on loan to Birmingham City last year. And Danilo is
mental.
Back fit. But is that striker position? I was listening to the breakdown of the Panathinaikos game. They were just firing balls into his feet, from the centre backs, and he's not got hold up play, so it's bouncing off him quite a lot. Against Panathinaikos, it'll be a lot different to going away to Motherwell. It might work out a bit better. But Danilo might actually get some AA if they're firing the ball into his feet, 1-2s, giving goals, shots from box, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone's going to get Rangers playing, it's probably going to be Russell Martin, isn't it? Realistically, as far as how his philosophy of football goes and stuff.
The fans were raging, and I think a lot of them still aren't convinced. I don't get what they're after. What more do you want? The guy won the championship, and he was he was a bit of a joke in the Premier League, but really
but what can
who else you going to bring in?
Yeah. And Rangers have gone from anti-football, which they've been under, whoever they had caretaker last year and stuff, and they haven't played football for a while, and they Celtic clearly are playing, good, sort of modern football, let's say, and having success. So you've basically got to match them. And like I said, I don't think you can ask for anyone better right now on the market than a Russell Martin, to be honest. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Dundee taking on Hibs with Stephen Presley as the manager. Trevor Carson coming in. Simon Murray, the Ginger Maeda up front.
Yeah, I bought a Murray myself, but there's no reason he should be 60%. Like, there's no worry on him. He's captain and stuff. Like,
yeah. And Ryan Astley, centre back, Harry boy.
He's in the vault.
Oh, you vaulted him?
Of course I did.
Oh, that hurts, mate. That hurts.
I mean, what am I going to do with a classic Ryan Astley? Come on.
I don't know.
He might still be, actually. You're right. Yeah.
Double decisive for Ryan Astley. Goal line clearance to the last
100%.
man tackle is coming.
100%. You can see it now. What's the 60-40 on Trevor Carson? Is it that close?
Whatever, Dobbsy. But they were like high in the, they may have been in playoffs, but were they like third or something? I think they were going quite well. That might be a wee bit off, but you get the point, He's not like Frank Lampard or something like that who's kind of like bobbing about nowhere. He actually like got up, Sorry, what did you say before I came back on that?
The keeper, I don't know much about it, but like the fact that it's 60-40, does that mean, it's a toss-up?
Yeah, it is. It was a toss-up all last year as well. Trevor Carson is like, Celtic wanted to sign him like 5 years ago as like the number 2 or 3 goalkeeper. He is a good keeper, but he's got like no knees and then no ankles. So he gets paid well. He's Tony Watt's, one of Tony Watt's best mates. I think he was Tony's best man at his wedding. So he's like a character, if you know anything about Tony. Doesn't he?
Every keeper's a fucking character.
Yeah, doesn't hang about with boring people in that sense. So I think he's on decent wages. He's like a good keeper and stuff like that. But McCracken, I own a McCracken. He's like 24, 25. He's been in the Scotland squad once or twice. And he has played for Dundee in spells, but he's not clearly like better than Carson despite the age gap or whatever. So that's a firm coin flip like most of the time. I think you'll see Carson get stretches of like 4 games in, 2 games out or something like that. If you just look at the play pattern from last year between the two of them, it would be quite similar, I would imagine. Maybe the new manager might try and be a bit more stable with that, but Trevor Carson is still old as fuck and got no knees. Like, so
got you. Yeah, nothing's
changed.
Play
every week. Yeah,
nothing changed there. And then Hibs, obviously
really strong looking team, man. Yeah, they will be on the floor after last night because I think they were quite high off their first leg result. So there will be a kind of crash back down to earth kind of thing, but no rest for the wicked here. And that team's very proven last year. Like McGrath's coming in for Triantis essentially, and Josh Mulligan's coming in for like Joe Newell or Campbell, whoever's not fit and available. So we kind of know what we're going to get. Martin Boyle's going to be very goal likely. Iredale can be all right. The Caddens can be all right. Dylan Levitt is kind of like matured now. And like look at his game, like really solid AA. Not as decisive as he was at Dundee United in his kind of hot patches. But like he's a proper he's kind of grown up a bit, matured into that midfield. Definitely. So he's a good playmaker in the middle.
And then the Salinger Smith situ.
This is a weird one, right? Because the Salinger like seems like a signing to play, right? But that Jordan Smith was a great keeper for them last year. Like against Celtic, it was brilliant. They gave him a big contract. I don't know if it was big, but they gave him a new long contract by a Scottish team standards anyway. I want to say March, February. Like not that long ago before the window. So I really don't. I don't. It looks like Salinger. I don't know why you'd buy a guy like that to not play him, but weird because Smith was clearly like an asset to them last year.
Right. Yeah, that's a weird one. Interesting.
By the way, and see if Harry put a post out about doing a Welsh Premier League team last night. We had a bit of banter about that. But seriously, like there's really fun. Maybe the Welsh one. I've not looked at it. But there's some really fun Irish players in the SPFL. If you're to do a theme, like Irish SPFL, like there's some good ones, man. McGrath, Ferry. There's a bunch of them, and not all of them by their name would you know they're Irish. You would need to kind of look at the flags and whatever. So, Welsh is probably some fun ones also. Yeah, I'm with you.
100%. We've got Hearts with the
what team, man?
What they call the Jamestown Analytics sign-ins all over the shop.
I really I didn't think they would get all of them on the pitch. James Wilson, Shankland, Braga, and Kaiseridis. Yeah, that's really attacking, man.
It's a wicked front four, isn't it? Really,
it's kind of like Brighton, isn't it? The way Brighton shape. Devlin is spitting on the engine room. I'm surprised Biringham's not going to play.
Yeah, Devlin's a player. And
Stuart Finlay will score really well. I forgot he went there. That could be a great defender card to have. Stuart Finlay.
I bought into this this Austrian kid.
Cool. Is he Welsh?
Apparently, no, he's Irish actually.
All right. I thought that name was Welsh or Ossan or whatever it is.
You spell Oshan differently. Yeah, it would be different spelling. That's like an Irish spelling of Oshan. But you're right. Oshan is definitely a Welsh name as well. But yeah, he plays midfield though as well apparently, so he can sort of do a bit there. But this guy's coming in to be the actual right back, isn't he? I think he's Norwegian, maybe.
Liam King, the Hearts expert in the building. Let us know what your thoughts and feelings are on that.
He is the Hearts expert. I will give him that.
Although Liam is pretty annoyed that I did Andy Laird's Sorare show on Monday, and Liam's been giving me dogs abuse all week for talking about Hearts the way I did, because he's been trying to buy auctions and
oh, you were waxing lyrical, yeah.
So he might want to keep his alpha to himself.
Now, this is a team for the ages.
Oof.
Adil Auchichi, Leighton Clarkson, Toppy, and that's about it, to be fair. I mean, Shayden Morris has been there for a little while, hasn't he? Palaversa, was he there for a while as well?
Palaversa signed last year. Former Man City, CFG, loaned out across the world kid.
Yeah. By all accounts, he's the boy, isn't he? Alexander Jensen.
Looks really good. Yeah, he was playing in midfield in Sweden before they signed him. And I was really close to buying his card last year in season because it was really cheap, but I just didn't need it in the end. But he's translated really well into the league, scored like really nice AA. I think he takes some sets as well once in a while. It might be different now with Ayushi in the team. Whatever. But yeah, he's a really nice defender card, that Jensen. Like a solid fullback. Doesn't really lose too much possession, but it's on the ball enough.
Like an Alistair Johnson, like kind of esque. Not maybe not for the same. Yeah. But like a similar sort of setup. Well, what's the striker like? Yengi?
Never heard him. Yeah,
I never heard him.
Yeah.
Okay. Falkirk.
Hearts v Aberdeen, that'll be a tough match. That's the two teams head to head, match day one.
Yeah. 100%. Scotty Arfield, Falkirk.
Scotty Arfield, Falkirk, indeed, yeah. This is a kind of fun team in a few different ways. I was chatting about this on one of my shows, I forget which one, but the boy at right back there, Keelan Adams.
I remember you saying about him.
Yeah, someone I don't know how to say it, but it's like I kind of know him, kind of don't know him. I kind of worked with him, kind of didn't work with him. If you, whatever. So I'm watching out for him. So that'll be cool. Arfield is doing his kind of victory lap now on his career. After everything he's done, he's back at the hometown club. And Brian Graham, who they've got up front here, has been like perennially in the Scottish game. He's like pushing 40. Last year, he was the Partick Thistle head coach. He was the Partick Thistle women's head coach. He was the Partick Thistle striker. He was the Partick Thistle captain. And I think he might have been taking the Partick Thistle youth team as well. He was dubbed the busiest man in football last year.
Love it.
Like he was actually doing everything,
Yeah.
And they sacked him, or they've parted ways now. He's with Falkirk. He's having one last shot at the top flight. So Brian Graham, one of those like wily old strikers,
Yeah.
So expect him to pop up with a wee cheeky DA once in a while.
100%. Quinny, I've had intel that the main man, Nicholas Julia, has liked a couple of tweets, according to my sources. So I'll leave that there.
There we go.
This is a little break in play. He's aware. Big Nico's aware of the noise that the deadline lads are making, which I think is only fair. We've only been doing this for 12,000 years now.
That's it.
We were OGs before OGs even existed in the deadline space, shall we say?
That's it. And thanks very much to everyone for the support, by the way. It means a lot for me and Harry. So thanks to everyone that's got involved in that today.
Yeah.
The Dundee United one, by the way, there was a record made. Dundee United, Scotland will play League Cup before the league starts, and it's like a little group stage thing that they've devised recently. Dundee United's last team that they put out is the first time ever a League Cup team has not included a Scottish person in it. So the whole team this transfer window, I don't know half of these guys, but they've been scouring the earth and they've been going for big, fast Eastern European guys that are just going to be like physically above the Scottish level, as it were, or whatever. The centre back, Graham, I forgot his first name, but he's been there for a while. He's a good SO5 player. He's been named club captain. I think he's just injured right now. But this is a new look Dundee United team, and there is Ross Graham. I can see him in the notes there to the side there. But there will be surprise packages come out of this team. I think there'll be some players in this team that will be smashers in the league. I've got no idea who they'll be. But there's so many unknowns there. The manager's good. They've kind of got a good way of playing. And let's watch out for Dundee United, maybe is the thing to say. I didn't include that on the Laird show. I just kind of forgot to bring that up. But Dundee United are the ones to watch the scores and see who, oh, that guy's actually on all the sets, or that guy's actually, there'll be
There's a
of
lot
that
of
in Dundee
unknowns,
United.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. I mean, when there's unknowns, there's opportunity, basically. So in this game,
Yep.
So yeah, Kilmarnock at home to the Livy.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. Stryk, the goalkeeper, is a former Livy goalkeeper, and he kind of went Red X for ages, and now he's back.
Yeah.
The Kilmarnock team's okay. They've obviously lost their manager to Hearts, Derek McInnes. David Watson, I like him, the midfielder. He's a young, kind of good player. But, like, I don't know. I wouldn't really be holding my breath on Kilmarnock this year compared to last year. They were all right for some upsets and some good defensive performances. Very much a similar team, but different manager. And, yeah, I'm not too sure how to think of Kilmarnock this year.
Fair enough. Yeah, taking on the Livy boys.
Back in the top flight, and they've been quite busy. Stevie May, Mo Silla. I think they signed that Mo Silla from Dundee, if I'm right.
You're right. I recognise his face.
Yeah, he was good last year. Certainly in real life. I don't know about sorry, I can't remember how his scores went. But Danny Wilson at the back, Ryan McGowan, Adam Montgomery, the Celtic card. Like, there's, like Livy, if they don't get smashed every week, or not even that's too important nowadays, but if they can play some football. Robbie Muirhead up front as well as a young striker that was at Dundee United, I think. So, yeah, like that, they're kind of interesting. Graham Carey as well from St Johnstone is in the depth there. Set piece taker, OG kind of guy. It's probably 37 now at this point. I think they're a kind of fun team. Could be halfway okay. Like Danny Wilson's, in season Danny Wilson, Adam Montgomery could work. There's a striker there, there's a midfielder or two there. Like Livingston are not a bad outside, pure budget shout. Like pure budget. Like don't expect to win the division or anything,
I mean, I'm quite surprised at like how cheap some of the goalkeepers are in Scotland, knowing that they're not Schmeichel or whoever, Butland and stuff. But at the same time, with the the no 3-goal scored jeopardy as much as we had sort of last year, I think these like I've got a Shamal George personally, 30 quid Quinny at Rare. Like what?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So there's two things to that. I think so many of the goalkeepers aren't really that nailed. So they're like we spoke about Carson. You can look at Hearts. We can look at Hibs. Yeah. Aberdeen keepers nailed, but like so many of the other ones aren't. Shamal George scored really well at Livy, even when we had 3 goals conceded as a negative decisive, so he could be all right. Yeah. But St Johnstone had Balcombe last year. They've had Zach Hemming over like 2 stints, so they've actually had good scoring keepers that have played well. So if George stays in, Harry, you've done well. I think getting him for 30 quid, I think he'll do well. St Mirren, although it's a tough game against us, like he could just get tons of 88, lots of saves and stuff. Like it could be a great game for him. And generally, St Mirren are one of my, I don't want to say favourite teams, but I like the manager. And generally, the way they play isn't too negative. They actually try and get the ball on the deck and stuff. So, decent outfit to be in, especially when they're not playing Celtic and Rangers. You could get some decent action there. Chris Holt, Graham Carey, the Plymouth Argyle legend, indeed.
Ex Cardiff lad, Declan John. Made his debut in the Premier League versus Chelsea back in probably 2012 or something like that, whenever we were in the Prem. Yeah, and then he's a Swansea lad, but played for Cardiff. He scored pretty well last year. I looked at his previous scores. Declan scored pretty well.
Nice. I like that Killian Phillips. Jaden Richardson, you like him?
Well, Killian Phillips was an Aberdeen lad, wasn't he? Is that right?
No.
I'm sure he was at Aberdeen. No,
maybe a long time ago, or whatever. But was last year,
on loan from
like Palace or something. Fulham.
No, yeah, Palace. Yeah. It was Aberdeen. I used to watch him because I had Clarkson. He definitely played for Aberdeen. Not last year, year before that. 100%.
Okay. I didn't know that. They played at St Mirren last year and was good.
He was a number 10. I was like, okay, this kid's got a bit about him on loan and stuff. I could tell. I don't think he had cards at the time, but I remember watching Aberdeen religiously because I had, like I said, Clarkson, Barron. Like I got my roots in Aberdeen quite a lot there. That's interesting. And then Mark O'Hara's been around for a while, hasn't he? I'm pretty sure he's been around the block a few times. And then we get to the worst team in the SPFL. Almighty green and whites.
So, this is it's funny. This is from Jack 2121. New name to me, certainly. This is how I've got the team. It's actually, oh no, it's not. I've not got Scales in there. I've got Trusty. But this is how I've got the team for today. McBride is we do the Celtic show on Celtsar here where we preview the game and the team and SO5 lineups and stuff like that. And he's quite of the opinion that Engels will start because he's the big money guy, and he'll play Negrin right wing because like he's left-footed and he kind of does the same job as Kuhn. He did start pre-season at left wing, but that's quickly changed to be in midfield for Negrin.
Yeah,
I kind of see him playing all that time in midfield pre-season to then play wing first game of the season. Feels counterproductive to me. I also think there's a wee bit of Rodgers' messaging to the board in this, where he can say, "Look at how light I am in the wings," because this guy Negrin you gave me is actually a midfielder. He's not a winger.
Yeah.
So, I think it'll be this team, but Trusty in defence over Scales.
Yeah, I've heard Trusty had a good pre-season by all accounts without actually watching him. Look who's in the building. Ross Henderson, fucking Hendo. Mate, if there's any indication that Sorare is back, it's flipping Hendo in the Deadline Show live chat, isn't it? Like that is it. Like we're calling it. Like this is the bottom and it can only go up from here type of thing.
Hendo, by the way, for anyone that's not been keeping up to speed, has been proper, like, actually scouting. I forget who you just told me, Hendo, you got a new gig somewhere. I forget where, but he got appointed by DC United to do some scouting.
No way.
And someone, I forget who, but Hendo, I'm sure will tell us, but he's just picked up another gig, or maybe he's moved on to another gig or something, but he's got another little scouting operation on the go. So good to see you in the house, Hendo. One of the OG scouts and managers from around the world now is out in the world scouting and managing.
I know he moved to Australia for a bit. I don't know whether he's back from that gig. Is he? Yeah. Cambridge United. Well, go on the Hendo.
Go on, Hendo.
I didn't know that was his gig, to be honest. Like I genuinely didn't.
John Nelson. Well, do you know? Actually, I actually heard from John this week.
Did you?
I'm going to go see him. I forgot what the dates are, but he's doing a wee thing. 10 million subs. You know, just a wee thing. You know, a wee party, some pints or something. So I'll be seeing him. I'll get the DL on John, see what he's up to and what he's been. What teams he's playing at the weekend. I'll find out for everyone. But yeah. John Ellis, fries and egg is so HQ. Mickey Foo. So we're actually still waiting on. I've got someone from Satara here at the training ground. Oh, I got a message through, by the way, but it was deleted. So I think he's fine, but he's not been pictured in training.
Huh.
Let's see. Need to double check. 10 million, fucking hell. I know. See, as soon as he hit through 1 million, I said to him, mate, you'll get to 10 in no time. Like, you know,
with the way shorts are so viral, isn't they?
Yeah. Somebody made a comment about us earlier on, Harry, saying that we've both got like the same amount of subs. And obviously we are nowhere near John's level or whatever, but you know what it's like when you break through little, like, I think I was waiting to get on to 10,000 for ages.
Yeah,
and it just went from 10 to 11. You know, it just kind of happened like that. And John is just also much more scaled up, isn't it? But
100%. Yeah, it kind of snowballs eventually, especially when you're doing like, you know, a billion shorts. Like you'll definitely get subs, 100%. But you won't get subs if you're playing Sorare. Sure. Put it that way.
Yeah, maybe not. Sorare for sure. We bit K-League at the bottom. Is that a full league or we just got some games? I
just did the 2 games on K-League quickly. We can show you again quickly, but only one game there, which is interesting. We do need to do Leagues Cup. Maybe we'll do that next. I'll fly through this because this will be
eyes on screen because this will be
a million teams here. Obviously, a lot played last night, so keep that in your mind, your sort of brain or whatever. But they got battered last night, Charlotte. Final match for the All Sun manager. Wow.
Leagues Cup was just a car crash this midweek, really, wasn't it?
I got fucking brutalized big time.
Do we think the teams that bailed out the first game take the second game seriously?
Because what is it? It's like 2. It's just literally 2 group stage games, isn't it? Is it 2?
I think it's 3.
No, it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. You're right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how they look at it, to be honest. Like if teams lost the first one, do they go stronger in the second? You'd probably like to think so. On the the contrary to that, if they've won the first game, they might be able to take a little, a sort of easier route maybe.
Chris Holt, for me, Trusty's the safest centre back. The safest.
Wow, that's a big statement. Camilo Vargas and the Atlas boys. I watched the Rapids play last night, actually. Who'd they play? Santos, maybe? Laguna? My boy Navarro got 2 goals. Yeah, big win against Santos. Sam Vine's obviously playing football now, isn't he? 80% on. Of course he is. Yeah, of course he is. Why wouldn't he be?
Shamar Nicholson in the vault.
Yeah, Shamar Nicholson's firmly in the vault. As is Paulinho, who scored 2, I think, a couple of days ago.
Oofed.
Galaxy had a big win last night, 5-2, I think it was.
Yeah.
With Galaxy out of contention.
So this is the only thing they could win. Yeah, they're not going to win the league or anything or get playoffs, or maybe they'll get. But yeah, I think that's his point. This is the only thing they can win.
100%. And didn't Cruz Azul? They were the team that lost 7-0, right? I'm sure they did. To Seattle last night.
No, I don't think Seattle beat Cruz Azul. It might have been. It was an okay team, wasn't it? I don't know if it was Cruz Azul. You're probably right.
Sure it was. Yeah, embarrassing performance, 7-0 loss.
Yeah, okay, Cruz Azul it was. You're right.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked as well, to be honest. But Seattle at home to the Lagunas.
No rotation expected?
Not really, no. Well, De La Vega maybe comes in after his wonder goal or 2 goals. The Laguna lads. I'm waiting for lineups personally, and then just going to do a load of arenas. I think I just can't. Not that playing All Stars a risk necessarily pre-game, but at the same time, like it's just not worth it. I don't think.
That Monterrey team's really good, man.
I know they got fucking battered by Cincinnati last night.
Yeah, I just mean like on paper.
Yeah,
like,
it is pretty fun.
And stuff.
Canales scored a couple.
Arriaga, Ramos, Tecatito,
Oliver Torres. Fucking
yeah.
Spanish rejects team.
Nearly 40,000 teams in All-Star. Is that limited or rare, Chris Holt?
It's got to be limited. See, I was telling everyone on Lead Stream, didn't I? I said the numbers are going to be astronomical. I know they're not yet because we haven't got Champ Europe, and I know Champ Europe will technically take away from that a little bit because they've got their own, classic comp. But Jesus, man, these honestly, just brace yourselves. The numbers are going to be absolutely wild. I'm telling you.
Yeah, big time.
They won last night, Forsberg penalty in like the 94th minute. They beat Chivas.
Yeah, I got the Forsberg goal. Was it 1-0, wasn't it?
1-0, yep. Cincy at home to Juarez, isn't it? Juarez?
Top 15,000 get rewarded, which, okay, fair enough.
Okay, fine.
CCV apparently fit is the intel I've got, guys.
Okay.
That's from the man on the street we've got in Lennoxtown.
Valenzuela, Kai Kamara, Evander. All the boys. Evander 2 days yesterday did really well. Versus Juarez, however you pronounce it. Murillo, wow. Pizarro,
remember him, man? He was a pure letdown and a half for Miami. Big DP, waste of time.
Yeah. Was he under Phil Neville by any chance, or was that after?
I think so. Yeah, I think that was Phil Neville. I think he was Gen 1 Miami DP.
Yeah, fair. Matt Harrison says everyone's in one big all-star right now. Fair enough. It will be divided into 3, but still massive numbers.
Hendo, any Rangers-based concerns yet? Been impressed with their business so far? In terms of am I worried they might beat Celtic in a match? It's probably more than it was last year. Am I worried that they'll win the title? Not really, because I do think I do think Russell Martin is really going to struggle with the rigors of the season. I think a lot of their players are bringing in, Mikey Moore is some signing, by the way. That could be wild, signing him on loan from Tottenham. But I think once it gets, once you're playing 8 group stage games in Europe, you'll play the first 6 by Christmas. The Christmas run-in that we normally have, the sharp end of the season, going deep in cups. I think this would be a season too early for me to expect or to fear Rangers could do something. But if we don't sign any more bloody strikers or wingers, we may not score enough goals to really keep up that tempo we've had. So it's not really worried about them more than I'm worried about us kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. But again, Hendo, I don't get the Rangers. Yeah, we'll do the draw in 8 minutes, DJ Coeft. I don't get the Rangers backlash to Russell Martin or whatever. He's the best appointment they could have made. I felt quite similarly when they appointed Van Bronckhorst. The fans didn't like him. I don't get what they want. Like, who are they actually expecting to sign? So yeah, like they'll play better football. They'll beat other teams in the league more often than they did under Clement and whoever else. But I'm not worried about them winning the league. I'd maybe be more worried about us losing it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. MLS shouldn't really be in All-Star because of Leagues Cup as well, says Charlie. That's a good point.
Yeah, fine.
Guys, there's a bunch of comments on the broadcast we've got for Twitter. I'll just put it on screen quickly, Harry, if you can just pause that team you're under now.
Yeah.
So
No
at Quinny 3001, this is the tweet you're looking for. There's a bunch of yous live and loud on it. Smash a like and retweet if you could to support us. But if you just get yourself a little post in here, say anything you like, positive or negative. Ideally, it's positive, but whatever. Do you and include your Sorare Inside username, your Sorare username, whatever, and probably the same thing. And we will get the card over to you, which is an in-season Anthony Descott that you'll be able to use in season this game week. So we'll do that in 6 minutes from now. Okay.
Yeah. San Diego. Pumas. Aaron Ramsey. 20%.
Pedro Vite, man.
Keylor Navas and Aaron Ramsey, best mates now. Match made in heaven.
That is. I didn't realize. I really like Pedro Vite. I didn't realize he was at the same team as Navas. I might get a Vite now. That could be fun.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Or Celtic bought Vite.
Yeah, it would have been fun. He'd been like the Nygren type of replacement.
Yeah. Stulich from Charleroi.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe watch out for him, Hendo. Since Hendo's got his finger on the pulse these days.
Yeah. He knows his onions.
He does know his onions. Hendo knows his onions for sure. Did you see that comment I got?
I did, yeah. I was creasing at that, to be fair.
Yeah, I fucking loved it.
Funny.
It was on the... I've got a football channel I've kind of started on the side. I've tried my best not to talk about it too much. So I'd like to just see how it does without any mad influence on it. Like, go and watch it, everyone, kind of thing. So it was on that channel. So it was pure random, It wasn't like anyone that knows the patter or is like been in the channel for a while or whatever. So it got me laughing as well when I read it. I absolutely love to see it coming in.
So funny. Switzerland, Brazil. I'm going to just quickly blip through Switzerland. Leave us like 15 minutes to get our bearings because I haven't really looked at much personally.
Yeah. I think I've got my teams all sorted. Don't think I've got anything to really huckle about with. I might double check that, but
yeah, I'm just sort of waiting for I don't have any rare sort of essence right now, so I'm waiting for that to drop so I can enter a few late arenas. I'm still in an hour in whether or not to just put like one all-star team in and see how that does in rare that is. I don't know, but then I'm like wasting not wasting, but I'm putting all my best guys into all-star at that point. So I'm kind of inclined not to do that. So I've got an L15 a 0 keeper in that Simon fella, who I could just play in fucking arena and have 4 monsters around him. But then it's like, well, I need to see if they all actually start first because a lot of them play, for MLS clubs. And look at this; it's all like double.
Wow,
written underneath.
Yeah. Mad glitch.
Yeah.
That Hadjam, by the way, the left back, he's been linked somewhere really good.
Nonce
somebody.
Guy he was.
Yeah, he's got a nonce card.
Yeah.
He's been linked somewhere really good to replace somebody.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember. But that's one to watch out for in a good way.
Yeah. Anton Miranchuk playing for FC Sean.
Wow. Sion. But aye.
Sion.
So he is. Is that good? Do we like that? I think we do. The other Miranchuk in a lesser league could become fake Miranchuk in the real way.
Is he as good as his twin brother, though? I don't know whether he's his twin, but you've got bigger Lesky, haven't you, at Atlanta?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a funny one.
No, this then. A couple of DAs last night. I had my SofaScore notifications on for him, despite not even owning him. We'll do a couple of Brazil ones quickly. Fluminense, I don't think they have too much, do they? No, not really. Thiago Silva. Santos. Neymar is going to score 100 points. 100 million points he's going to score.
Oh, I can see it. I can feel it.
Alvaro Barriel. Is Barriel under 23 or am I just bugging out? I don't think he is he anymore?
I don't think it can be anymore.
Nah, he's done his time, hasn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Casio and the Cruzeiro boys. Botafogo. Arthur Cabral. Vitinho ex-Burnley. Alex Telles. Not a bad little backline there. Palmeiras. Have we got thingy cards for Chelsea? Fucking what's his name?
Kendry Pies?
No, not Pies. Well, we do have them. The winger from Palmeiras.
Esteval, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've seen Kendry's cards coming out.
Yeah, same. But I didn't.
I forgot to check Esteval.
Yeah, do we have Esteval? Surely we do.
I'll check.
Samuel Lino, hasn't he moved to Flamengo?
Yep. Flamengo have done some good business, man, this window.
Yeah, I like Flamengo. I do like me a little Flamengo.
So let's see. Esteval.
Surely they do. If they don't, they're missing a trick.
Yeah, he's on. He's only got a number 3 on auction at the moment, so I don't know if he's been on the same pace as everyone.
Wow.
If you want to hold that page a second, Harry.
Yeah.
So he's,
there he is. Forward.
Yeah,
wow,
216, 216.
Jesus.
Forward card. Is that? Yeah, we want him a forward, don't you?
Yeah, you want him as a forward. Mate, Turkey as a midfield has been absolutely dismantled, by the way. Nobody should be buying a Turkey midfielder card. I'll just tell you that for free.
Oh, do you think so?
Oh, my God. Yeah, lost possession. You'll be fucking nerfed to death.
Yeah.
Goals conceded. Not saying Man City concede much, but I mean, yeah. But that's it for Leo. Like,
if he gets the DAs, he's all right. If he doesn't get the DAs,
he'll still eat into his AA mind, won't it? Do you know what I mean? Like the lost possession.
But look at the big greeny ones.
Right, but he's on all set pieces there, by the way. Whereas, is he going to be on that at City?
No chance.
You know, you've got to think about that as well. Does Max Dowman have cards? Max Dowman's going to be better than Yamal. I'm calling it now. I've said it. Yeah.
No cards.
Oh, he is the player to look out for. If there's any player in the Premier League that's going to burst onto the scene this year, despite being 15 years old, it is him, let me tell you. Absolutely phenomenal.
Kieran dropping some insight on the Jensen guy from earlier.
He loves to pass.
He's a back passer.
I mean, he knows the Matrix. What can I say, you know?
Yeah. He's playing the game.
I mean, yeah.
Don't hate the player.
Exactly. Burnaby, 70% on.
I've got him in a wee team.
Nice. Caballero plays for International now. Wow.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a Racing lad. Maeda's limited's £100. Really? I'm sorry, but Maeda's not fucking £100 worth, is he, at limited?
If he's peak Dyson, he is. Peak Dyson was on it last year for a spell. Like he was everything last year for a bit.
He was, to be fair.
Let's see if we can get a Twitter comment picker. I know we just said we'd do it randomly, but actually get a comment picker, that'd just make things a wee bit slicker, wouldn't it? Free Twitter comment picker and giveaway tool. Post the Twitter URL. Let's give it a shot. We'll do this giveaway. Copy link. Thanks again to Sorare Inside for the support in the community today. We've got a 10% discount. You can use code Quinny10 or Harry10 or Quarry10. Only joking. I'm not sure that works. Guys, I found a website here that is doing the retweets, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's doing the retweets. I don't think it's comments. Or is it comments? Oh, we've got 22 comments. Yeah, it is comments. It's pulling. So if you can get commenting on that broadcast, I'll give you like a 2-minute warning from here and we'll do it in 2 minutes, okay? Is that all the lineups, Harry? Do you want to show us a team or something? Or I'll show you my teams or what will we do?
Yeah. I don't have many, to be fair, but yeah. Yeah, I think I have more in-season lineups than I do classic, excluding arena.
So 11 lineups.
Yeah, and then obviously any arena I could do as well. But yeah, Jupiler League going for the second streak. Tough games all away, which is frustrating, but whatever. We'll see if we can scrape 330.
Yep.
Challenger, 2 teams, and then just a 4-man for Essence and whatever.
All the Motherwell guys.
All the Motherwell guys, all the Hearts lads, all the fucking St. Mirren guys.
Good budget build you've done there, mate, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was basically under a tenner, effectively, apart from Shamal George. 7 quid for like this Austrian kid. Twanda was like 12 quid. Levitt was under a tenner. Richard King taking penalties, I'm hearing, in pre-season.
Nice.
So, little one there, obviously away to Celtic first game, not the place you want to be. A couple of collection pieces I bought just to bump things up. And then, yeah, so, yeah, we'll see. We'll scrape a few thresholds there, or streaks there. Again, here as well, hoping to hit the 275 with Memphis as the skipper.
Is Ravelisson still in season?
He's got 1 game, yeah. I bought him for like 6 quid. So I basically spent 12 quid on this lineup, and I'm looking to recoup, obviously, the $20, whatever that is in pounds. Yeah, so we'll see how that sort of pans out. 223 supers, 223 rares. Could make another 1 or 2 because I do have another Mikovic, but I think I'm going to save him for arena. I have done a super rare arena already, just because it's all non-MLS guys and they're all, Belgian league. Hands playing against Wolf is annoying, but I can't really do too much about it. Super rare will start, and then that's me for now. I think I'm going to save all my rare cards basically for arena. Like I probably could make a decent team, but goalies are all a bit dicey. Well, not all of them. I've got like Delange, L15 Seaman, Mikovic, but they're all so low L15. I think I just really want to utilize them in arena, to be honest. So we'll see.
Love it. Okay, I'll do the giveaway because we want to get this card to you. Now, at the moment, let me hit the wee refresh button here. We've got 24 comments in here. Thanks to everyone that supported the show today. Really appreciate it. This giveaway is brought to you by Sorare Inside. They've given us a cheeky wee discount code today, so you can get your Sorare Inside account up and running. And they've given us an in-season Belgian card to give away. So we scan this, and we should get 24 entries now. That's on the comments. Maximum number of minimum mention. Okay, fine. Number of winner 1. I think that's maybe a weird translation thing. Winners, Samuel.
Oh, I love that.
Right, now let's see what your post is, because it doesn't show me what you actually said or your name or anything like that. Loving the show as always. Samurai 205. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. I'm just texting the people at Sorare Inside now. Samurai 205. Congratulations to you, mate. This is a post here. Samurai 205. Congratulations, mate. Thanks for all the entries, guys. Thanks for all the support. The timeline's been absolutely popping with the show today. It means a lot to us. I'm not going to lie. Last week, I did have one eye on the Sorare one to see how they were doing, if any of you left us behind or whatever. I know they're doing some extra giveaways and stuff today, but I didn't feel the need to do that today. There's so many of you here. We've been smashing like buttons. There's been all sorts of support. It's been an absolute beast of a Sorare deadline show today to really kick off the beginning of the Scottish League and really kind of keep unfurling, rolling out the red carpet for Sorare 26. These are my 3 in-season challenger teams that I'm rolling out now. I've diced these combinations up a few times, but I'm landing on this one. Team A, I'm just going for it. The players I bought and spent a lot of money on, fuck it. I'm putting Tierney and AJ together. I was a wee bit worried AJ wouldn't start this game and maybe it gives Ralston the minutes, but it is flag day. You don't want to mess about. You need to get the win. So I think AJ is quite safe. And I don't know what it is, right? He might not start, but in my mind's eye, I can just see Shin Yamada celebrating at the weekend. I can just see it, whether from the start or off the bench. I can just see him celebrating in my mind's eye. So I have to back that hunch. I will not let it go. He will feature. If he doesn't start, I'll be a wee bit bummed out, but as long as he gets at least half an hour, 20 minutes, it should be fine. And then in the other team, I decided in the end to kind of go left field. So I've used both the guys that have got one in-season game left, my Arsenal Tierney and my Kratzig. And then I put together with them Fadinger, who's playing Rangers, will play, should do all right. And Braga, who's been my tip of the summer, as it were. This gets all the bonuses and isn't really like a too contrived team, like Braga's got an L15 a 0, so he's just kind of cheat code in that regard, and because it's not double stacked on Celtic. So I thought, you know what, that's not a bad like team 2. And then this feels quite appropriate for team 3. Adam Montgomery, I did buy because he went to Livingston to have the in-season Celtic utility in the collection. I'm not too he only signed last week, so I'm a bit nervous at DNPs. I know he's like on everywhere, but I've not seen him play yet for them, so I'm nervous on that. Ida and Yang, who knows what will happen with them starting or not, do well or do not. I've got Forrest in there, so it's kind of Forrest or Yang to start. Both will feature, but I've captained Yang because if Yang does something, I want to be celebrating. And we've put Mitov. I've only got 2 Schmeichels in there. But check this out, Harry. This is one of my pride and joys for the weekend. My first All-Star team. I've went defender Hitate with Tierney just for pure gung-ho vibes. Navas and goals. Triple midfield of Shaqiri, James, Wanizek, Neymar up front.
I mean, if there's ever a 4 that's going to do the business in All-Star, it's probably, something along the lines of those 4, isn't it? So, I mean, I can't fault you, mate. I don't mind it. I mean, I just had a look myself, though, at All-Star, nearly 10,000 lineups. 1,500 get a reward, obviously 100 essence being the lowest. I mean, wherever. Like, I'd like to think that sort of team that you've got there would, the first one at least, could easily punch, and then even the second 2.
Just some Celtic stacks, basically, with different combos on defence and striker. I've only got one Negren. Negren was in the Neymar team, but see, when I've seen how much New York City rotated in the last match, I don't think they're taking this seriously, because NYC have got such a thin team. Like, they never get a chance to rotate because they're always up against it. And I think the Mexican teams are taking it seriously. James scored well in the first game, so I thought, fuck it. We'll put James in with them, and then I'll put Negren in with the hoops, and then I can just cheer a Celtic SO7 team. So I've ended up with 2. One's got Ida, one's got Negren, but they're basically the same team. And this one with Ida has got all 4 seasons in it, which is a fun little thing as well.
That's class.
The last rare team, I've changed it since the show started, and I've just went full Seattle based on what we've seen earlier with Larson as a striker. So triple mid with Alex Roldan. And then I've got 3 limited Schmeichels, and I've got a limited Matt Freeze. So the way my depth is now, like, I'm playing really good teams in limited all of a sudden. So I've got a full Celtic stack in limited All-Star. I've then got this kind of, I don't know what to call this team, but Cuisance McGrath, whatever, Bernabe, AJ. It's a good wee team, isn't it? But I'm not holding my breath on it. I'm not gutted these guys are playing limited and wish I could get them into rare. So it's a weird one. Right. Like them. I'm not going to hold my breath on it. This team get readjusted because I took some of the Seattle guys and put them together. Berg Risa scored quite well for Molde, by the way. Quite a cheap defender to maybe pick up for somebody. Depay's captain in this. Hack quite reliable. And then I ended up just saying screw it and put an NYC stack together just in case that they rotate and they come back for this game with like a stronger team. With Maxi Morales and co playing. I just thought screw it. I'll just have that out there just in case they do something. But I've only got 11 teams, Harry, and that's like 4 of them are limited. All-Star.
Wow. Interesting. Well, you don't play Belgium. You obviously don't no contender anymore.
Yep.
So, you're basically stuck with Challenger in season and All-Star, isn't it? It's interesting. Like, as much as like there is classic utility. Yeah, okay. There's a couple maybe could throw into an arena if you really wanted to. Oxborough. It's weird. Like, obviously there is utility for these classic cards, but at the same time, it does feel like, they're just not at the same time. Like beyond All-Star, it gets a bit dicey, doesn't it? For what you've got going on.
No angles anywhere. Kept him on the bench this week. Some bits and bobs. I could maybe arena something, but not really get that many keepers. Oxborough maybe plays and somebody else is a bit if in doubt, but James Wilson, he's Aberdeen. I'm just kind of seeing if anyone's been missing out here. Balikwisha. Is Balikwisha worth a game against Genk, Harry?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I'd say put Balikwisha. Yeah. I say that though, man. I haven't played my Super 8, but I just don't have the goalies this week to really, do that. in all honesty. So, but if I had the goalies, yeah, he'd definitely be in a team somewhere for me.
Maybe slide them in for this Dyson, just in case Dyson's. Yeah, we've got a lot of Dysons everywhere. We don't need 4 of them. So maybe do that then. Ballot question for Dyson. There we go.
So we've got 15, just over 1,500 entries in rare and 23. I'm just looking. Half is going to get essence, So, you compare that to All-Star. The percentage is obviously 50% compared to like 10 to 15, maybe in All-Star. That'll scrape that 100 essence.
Wow, only yeah, man. Under 23 is a game right now, isn't it?
Yeah, you might. Yeah, you're basically just farming essence. Realistically, even at the lower end of things. Yeah, so
that makes me want to try and squeeze a team into it, but I don't think if I could do it quick enough. We've got 47 seconds. Dare me, see if I can do it.
I mean, you got nothing to lose, have you really? Fuck them. Sinisalo, Tavon Gray.
Actually,
surely go Gray.
Gray and Inamura. Oh, I've maybe lost it. Inamura, Gray. Load.
27 seconds.
Efran.
Obed Vargas.
Efran.
Yeah, Efran, Martino, either or.
Yang. Victor Roque.
James Wilson. Yeah, come on. Home to Aberdeen.
I'm going Victor Roque.
Oh
no, I've got Mijatovic there. Mijatovic. There's Mijatovic.
Against USG? Come on now.
I've never played him.
Okay. Yeah,
we missed it. Okay. We almost got there. It was a wee bit of fun.
I had 100 essence written all over it.
Aye, yeah, probably. Oh, Harry, what a great show. I'm really glad we're back with the Celtic. We've got a lot of stuff happening. It's just going to be, we're saying we're back. We kind of said it last week. It feels like I'm going to be saying that for a few weeks because every week there's going to be, like, you've seen the Champions League schedule. It's quite elongated. We had
like 3 days. 3 days.
Yeah, we had like Belgium, Turkey, Scotland, blah, 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 blah. But like, I think like La Liga comes out next week, but Bundesliga is not until the week after.
Yeah, it's like the Monday after. That's why the old Bundesliga card is still in season for like 2 game weeks. So yeah, you're right on that.
So it feels like we're going to have this a few times between now and like genuinely when everything's back.
yeah. I think everything comes back bar Bundesliga game week 104. That's the big one. That's like our sort of North Star, I'd say, for our for deadline show sort of beginning again type of thing. Like everything MLS is like back from Leagues Cup, Champ Europe's open, Challenger, Contender, obviously Premier League, La Liga, Eredivisie comes back next weekend, to be fair, so that'll be nice. Yeah, 102 will be quite fun as well, which is next weekend, just because, we have MLS back then, as well.
Game week 104, no Celtic.
They said, no way. Just Celtic or just Scottish
Game maybe or something, I don't know. Yeah, but I've seen the fixture earlier. Like that weekend, there's no league action, maybe a cup draw to happen or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that. I was like, oh, I've been here before with Celtic, where there's that random weekend early on, we don't get a game.
Right.
But thanks to everyone that tuned in today, guys. We've absolutely smashed the likes as well. You guys have been absolute heroes. All the support we've had on the timeline as well has been unreal. Thanks to Sorare Inside for popping in and giving us a wee cheeky discount code. So if you've missed that, be sure to check it out. And sponsoring a little giveaway for us as well. Nice wee in-season Belgian card going out there to Samurai 205. Good luck to everyone this game week. Hopefully you don't get any DNPs thanks to the show today. You have good luck. Get good spins on the wheel. Good crafts on the essence board or the essence table or whatever we're saying. And Harry boy, good luck to you as well, mate. Thanks for joining me. It's been a great show. Yeah, it's been amazing, mate. Enjoyed it. Yeah, massive good luck to everyone at home. And thanks for the Inside boys to just sponsoring it and not sponsoring it, but giving giveaways and all sorts of discount codes and stuff. It's been an absolute blast. See you in trouble, everyone, and we'll see you next week, I guess.